What? I'm not procrastinating my homework by making this video. Why would you ever think that? Hey guys, my name is Miranda and welcome to my universe. Can we just say that school is super stressful sometimes? My life is like, wow. Just wow. This is one of the hardest semesters I have ever taken in my college life thus far. And so I just feel like a lot of my reading time has been taken away from me, and that makes me really sad. And I just needed to talk. But there is indeed an actual point to this video. I am going to be giving you guys my October TBR, which just happens to be all Stephen King, because I'll explain that later. But that does sadly mean that I most likely will be putting a pause on reading Throne of Glass. Not because I don't enjoy it, because I actually really like this series. If you saw my first vlog, you would know that I definitely enjoyed all of the first 3 books I read. It's just that I, right now in my life, want to read Stephen King to the point where it's like every single book I pick up, I think to myself, yeah, this is good and all, but I could be reading Stephen King right now. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm gonna put my Stephen King pop doll in the background somewhere. Yes. So, October, literally right around the corner. I am so excited. October, easily my favorite month of the year. Not just because it's my birth month, but because it's like the start to fall, you know? Like technically end of September is fall, but like October is when the weather actually starts changing here in Arizona and it actually begins to feel like fall. Everybody just goes full-blown boom, spooky season. And I love Halloween. It is not my favorite holiday, but it is definitely up there and it's definitely close. Like, I love Halloween so much. I love this time of year. Oh, of course, with October being right around the corner, why not just read all of the Stephen King books I want to? I picked out 4 that I would like to read in October. I tend to be very, very slow when it comes to reading Stephen King books, just because he tends to add a lot to them. So we'll just have to see if I actually can get through them or not. But a girl can dream. I probably should start off by saying that I am currently reading a Stephen King book. It's the first Stephen King book I have ever read a second time, and there's a reason for it. I don't want to tell you which one it is because I want to end up doing a video on it, but I'm really excited. Now let's get on to these other 4 books. So, Salem's Lot by Stephen King. At least I'm pretty sure you say it as Salem, not Salem. I think it's Salem, right? I know close to nothing about this book. What I do know is it is about this house, and it's like Salem's Lot, you know, and it's supposedly haunted. Supposedly there's something wrong here, and something happens to one of the characters. I think there's 2 boys. They go out into the woods and only one of them comes back out alive. And so like there's that whole mystery, like what actually happened, what's going on here, something supernatural. But besides that, this book is going to blindside me. I'm very excited about it. It's one of his first books that he's ever... What is this? There is a legit paranormal investigator card in here. I got this from a thrift store, so really I'm not surprised. That's pretty freaking cool. Maybe I'll shoot you an email. The next one is one of his newest books, so complete opposite, but that is The Outsider. This one I know more about, mostly because I've heard a lot about the TV show. I know a few people who have seen the show and they really enjoyed it. This is basically about how an 11-year-old boy was brutally murdered, and the main suspect is actually somebody who is super looked up to in the town. He has a super good reputation, everybody loves him, but then he gets arrested for the murder, and it basically follows around the entire case, I'm pretty sure. Don't know how scary it gets, but once again, adds to the excitement and the experience. Then we have Misery. Oh, Misery. This is one that am terrified to read. Like, if I'm honest with you, I don't even know if I necessarily want to read it because I'm really scared of it. At the same time, I really want to read it because of how much it scares me. I don't know, my brain is confused. But Misery, this is about a super popular author who actually gets kidnapped by an obsessed fan who basically tells him that he cannot leave until he writes a book for her. Basically, she like tortures this guy, constantly keeps him bedridden, so he literally cannot leave. And yeah, can you see why I'm terrified of this? Yeah. I've heard a lot of mixed things about this. One of my good friends actually gave me this copy because she bought it for herself, read it, and hated it. So she gave it to me because she knows that I like Stephen King. I understand what I'm getting myself into. I just have no idea if I'm going to end up enjoying it or not. But I'm still stoked for this because I want to watch the movie. So after I read this, definitely gonna have to do that. All right, and then the last Stephen King book that I would love to read. This one has been on my radar for so freaking long, and I just need to read it, and that is Desperation. This one basically is about a town called Desperation. That is the name of the town. And basically, I'm pretty sure it's about a husband and a wife who end up going on this road trip. Their car dies on the side of the road, and they just happen to be nearby the town of Desperation. And so they have to stay there for a little bit, get their car fixed up, whatnot. And I'm pretty sure that it's just about the town and all the weird, creepy, shady things that happen. I am very scared of this one as well. Very, very scared of this one. It's also the thickest. It is the longest book out of all of these. The cover is so creepy. Like, you cannot. Anyways, so that's it. Those are the books that I want to read in October. I am really hoping that as this semester goes on, I'll be able to sort out my study schedule, figure things out, kind of give myself my free time back again so that I can actually dive into these books. I just really want to read Stephen King. His books, I don't know how to say this without sounding psychotic, but Stephen King's books are so comforting to read. Like, I don't know what it is, and I know that I sound psychotic because, like, horror? How can a horror book be comforting? But the way he writes makes you feel like you belong in the story, and it just makes you feel like you're there with the characters, you know them, you understand what they're going through, you're walking through this journey with them. Like, I don't know how to explain it, like, unless you've actually read a Stephen King book. I know a lot of people who don't like his writing style and absolutely just hate all of his books that they have ever read. They just dislike them, but I absolutely love them, and I think that's what I need right now. I just need an escape route from reality, you know? Yeah, into total misery. Why do I do this to myself? I'm not sure. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope all of you have an amazing week. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to do the things that you want to do. Take that time to just treat yourself. Take a nice bath, eat your favorite meal, read a really good book, however you want to do that. Watch your favorite series, your favorite movie, but take time for yourself because you deserve it. Stop getting wound up in everybody else's plans. You do you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. Please be safe, make good choices, and I will definitely see you next time. Bye.